Hey, what's up everyone? Voskadop, this is Valoramous. In today's DJ tutorial, I want to talk about phrase mixing within your DJ sets. So a while back ago, I released a video titled The 3 Forms of Mixing to Master. And in that video, I described the 3 basic forms of mixing that you need to become better at. And that is beat mixing, phrase mixing, and key mixing. So in today's video, I want to expand upon a little bit on how to properly conduct phrase mixing. So phrase mixing is a bit more of an advanced topic because you start to think of songs as not just songs from start to finish, but you start to think of that song and dice that song up into individual phrases. So in actuality, you begin to think of these songs in terms of their phrases. So you think of the average song that has an intro, a first verse, and then first chorus. That could be considered one song because especially when you hit the peak hour of your DJ sets, you will need to switch out of that song and quickly move to the next song. So you start to think of these phrases as mini songs within songs, and every phrase generally has 8, 16, or 32 bars. So then at that point it becomes a math problem where you look at, okay, if this chorus has 8 bars and I have the intro section of my incoming track which only has 4 bars, then if I'm mixing 4 bars and 8 bars and I want to mix those 2 tracks the entirety of that chorus, then I have to repeat that 4-bar loop twice. So that is one way. Another way is you wait for that break section, and this is very unique to electronic dance music. A lot of times at the end of that first drop or first chorus, there will be a break where there will be very few elements at all, and it'll almost open out like you're coming out to a wide open field or pasture. And at that point, you were able to quickly mix into that next track at the start of that break, and it almost seems like a seamless transition. This phrase mixing is also popular during drop mixing too. So if you're mixing 2 tracks during both of their build-up sections and the audience is anticipating the drop from the outgoing song, and you bring in that drop for the incoming song at the exact moment when the original song's drop was supposed to shine, you can really surprise your audience. So phrase mixing becomes key to surprising your audience and keeping your DJ sets that much more engaging and also exciting. So this is a bit more of an intermediate or an advanced mixing technique, but once you really learn phrase mixing, this will take your DJ sets to the next level. So I'll now show you a demonstration using the DDJ-1000 and Rekordbox DJ software. I will show you phrase mixing by mixing 2 tracks together during the entirety of that chorus, and then I'll also show you mixing at the end of the first chorus or drop. And then I'll also show you how to mix in the second song right at the beginning of that break section of the outgoing song. Okay, so I'm slowly bringing in the incoming song, and there's no bass on this incoming song, so you can barely hear it. Okay, but now you can hear it just slightly. Okay, so that was the first example. That was mixing 2 songs together at the end of the first chorus of that outgoing song. So again, you're thinking in terms of phrasing. The outgoing song, I only played to the audience just the first verse and the first drop. And as soon as that first drop began, that's when I started the mix in of my incoming song. And the incoming song's section of the intro section was a 4-bar phrase. So I looped those first 2 bars, and I merely just replayed those first 2 bars with a loop, with an 8-beat loop or a 2-bar loop, and I played that during the entirety of that first chorus, and then right when there was 4 bars left, that's when I released that loop, and then I had these first 4 bars playing with the final 4 bars of this playing. So then as soon as this song hit its break, that was when the start of the first verse of the incoming song entered the mix. Okay, so now I'll show you phrase mixing by mixing the incoming song at the start of the break, and I will do a scratch transition to emphasize this transition.
I see the sunset.
Okay, so this song was playing its chorus or drop, and then right as that break section began, that's when I dropped the next track. You can also drop the incoming song when the outgoing song's chorus or drop only has 2 or 4 bars remaining, so I will show you that variation as well. Okay, so when the outgoing song only had 2 bars remaining, that was when I dropped in the incoming song. So then this song, the first 2 bars was playing during the final 2 bars of this, and then there's only a 2-bar break on the outgoing song, so that was a perfect time to bring in the final 2 bars of the intro section of the incoming song. And again, that was a seamless transition as well, just like the other 2 examples. Okay, so there you have it. That's my tutorial on phrase mixing. This is a bit more of an intermediate or advanced technique as a DJ, because you really have to think that much faster when you only have a minute and a half, maybe at most 2 minutes in between songs. You have to continuously refresh the next song that you are going to be playing live for the crowd. Okay, so if you think I'm forgetting something, please leave in the comments below. And if you like this content, like to see more, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.